Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about a great topic that probably going to change a lot of things in your life. And the topic is how to deal with the small nuances or the problems, the things that keeps in your mind, that keeps you thinking about them in the background, and how to remove them from your life permanently and 100%. So, while you probably think that it's not a big deal to have a few things in your mind, it's actually not true, because when you have a lot of things, like according to my experience and the things that I have read online or the things that I saw, when you have these things in your mind, they keep you from doing the things that you actually want to focus on. So, for an example, you have 5 things. One of them is what you have to do today. For example, you have to do the dishes, and maybe one of them is you want to work on a project, and the third one you want to exercise, and the fourth one you want to take the kids from the school. There are things that you probably will not neglect at all. Maybe going and picking up the kids. Like, of course, if you want to leave them in the school to live there forever, that's a different story. But generally, you would not do that. And maybe the project is a priority to you, so that you're gonna focus on it. But let's say that doing the dishes is not a really big priority. Well, that's where you might be very wrong. And the moment that you remove the dishes, everything becomes easier. Picking up the kids, or going to doing the project, or whatever, everything that's in your life becomes a lot much easier, because your mind is working in the background and trying to figure out and puts the time to solve this problem. And you will end up solving it anyway, but the time that you spend thinking about it is gonna be very massive. So let's make it 3 ways. Let's make it only the taking up the kids, working on the project, and doing the dishes, right? 3 things. So let's say that picking up the kids will take 1 hour, doing the dishes will take 1 hour, and working on the project will make 5 hours. Now, the time that you're probably going to think about the project is going to be almost zero. The time that you're going to be thinking about the kids is almost zero. But when you think about the dishes, you're going to be thinking about them all day. So even you're working, you're still thinking in the background. Even if you are going to pick up the kids, you're keeping and thinking in the background about the dishes and how smelly they are and how bad, and what if that happened or that happened. The kids will come from school, they need to eat food or something like that. And you will end up not doing great throughout the day. So the solution is, which is pretty simple, is to do the dishes as fast as possible and as soon as possible, and you will not be thinking about them anymore. Of course, if you have to pick up the kids before you have to do the dishes, then that's a different case. You have to pick up the kids and then do the dishes. Or, very, very important or you remove the dishes from your mind completely. You're saying, I am not going to do the dishes 100% today. 100% I'm not doing them, I'm going to do them tomorrow in the morning. Then the dishes are not taking mental space. Otherwise, they will take a lot of mental space. We said 5 hours for the job that you have to do, the project, and 1 hour for the kids. And then the time that you're going to be thinking about let's be minimum and say 2 hours. This is an extra 2 hours thinking about the dishes without doing the dishes. If you do them the next day or the same day or whatever, then you're going to be 1 hour, 2 hours more. So either you remove them completely from your mind, which is, I'm definitely not going to do the dishes. I'm definitely just going to go bring the kids and work on my project. Or you're going to say, I'm going to do the dishes while and do this and that and that. Okay? So whenever possible, whatever you have, if it's a problem, if it's a thing that you have to fix, if something that you have to deal with, make one of the 2 decisions. Either to, 1, deal with it now, or to delay it later. Now, if you choose later, put a date for it. Otherwise, you're going to be postponing it all the time. So it's perfect if you say, I'm going to do the dishes tomorrow at 5 o'clock, tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, whatever, something like that. Probably not the time where you go take the kids for school. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.